Society has a script for you. Fit in, don't rock the boat. Sand down your edges until you're smooth enough to be accepted by the pack. But what if your greatest strength isn't fitting in, but standing apart? For the lone wolves, the free thinkers, for anyone who refuses to trade their integrity for a little approval. There's a code. It's an unwritten set of rules for those who walk their own path. And sure, that path can be solitary, but it's also rich with purpose and honor. Today, we're breaking down the 5 unbreakable rules of the Lone Wolf's Code. This is how you walk your own path with your head held high, turning solitude into your greatest strength. Let's be honest, we live in a world of noise. The constant buzz of social media, the pressure to follow the latest trend, and a never-ending stream of opinions telling you who you should be and what you should want. This system rewards people for conforming and makes you feel weird for being an individual. It runs on making you feel like you're not enough, pushing you to chase things like promotions or popularity, while the path you were meant to be on gets forgotten. This creates a conflict inside you, doesn't it? A tug of war between the person you know you are and the person the world wants you to be. Every time you bite your tongue when you should speak up, every little compromise, it feels like you're letting yourself down. But the lone wolf gets it. Living a life that isn't true to you is the heaviest burden you can carry. The path of integrity isn't easy. It's the path of resilience, and it starts by embracing the one thing society tells you to fear: being alone. The answer isn't to fight the world, but to build an inner fortress so strong that the world can't touch you. That's the core of the Lone Wolf's Code. It's a blueprint for self-reliance, mental toughness and integrity that doesn't bend. The ancient Stoics were all over this. They taught that real peace and strength don't come from getting a thumbs up from others, but from being the master of your own mind. They knew that a person of integrity is someone whose actions and beliefs are perfectly in sync. This code isn't about hating people, it's about rejecting the herd mentality. It is about being deliberate with your relationships and making sure your sense of self-worth isn't tied to anyone else. It's about turning loneliness into intentional solitude, that powerful state where you can actually hear yourself think. So let's get into the 5 unbreakable rules that make up this code. These aren't just neat ideas, they're actions. They're the tools you'll use to build a life of honor, purpose, and unshakable integrity. Rule 1, master intentional solitude. The first and most important rule is to master intentional solitude. Society mixes up being alone with being lonely, but they are completely different things. Loneliness is a painful feeling of disconnection. Solitude is a choice, a refreshing state of being with your most important companion, yourself. The lone wolf doesn't run from solitude, they seek it out. It's in the quiet where the world's noise finally fades and you can hear your own voice again. Think of intentional solitude as your personal training ground. When you're alone, free from everyone else's judgment, you can look at your own thoughts and feelings without a filter. This is where you audit your life. You ask the tough questions. Am I living by my values? Are the things I'm doing today building the person I want to be tomorrow? This kind of deep thinking is what builds real self-knowledge. And self-knowledge is power. Rule 2, forge unbreakable self-reliance. Rule number 2 is to forge unbreakable self-reliance. The lone wolf is a symbol of freedom because they don't need the pack to survive. This doesn't mean you have to go live in a cabin in the woods. It means you need to develop the skills and the mindset to depend on yourself first. Self-reliance stands on 2 pillars, competence and preparation. Competence is about knowing how to do things. Learn to manage your money, fix what's broken, communicate what you need, and defend yourself. Every new skill you learn is another brick in your fortress of independence. Preparation is the other half. The lone wolf is an observer who thinks ahead. This means having a plan. Think about potential challenges, losing a job, a personal crisis, and figure out how you would handle them on your own. Rule 3, guard your mind. Your mind is the one place where you have total control, but it's constantly under attack. The pressure from society, the negativity in the news, anxiety about the future, all of it can creep in and mess with your peace. Rule 4, set and enforce your boundaries. Boundaries are the invisible lines you draw to protect your values, your time and your energy. Setting a boundary is an act of self-respect. It's you telling the world what is and is not okay. Rule 5, be adaptable, not rigid. Real strength isn't in being unbending, it's in being resilient. The world is always changing. Adaptability means holding on to your core principles while being flexible in your methods. So that's the code. Master solitude. Forge self-reliance. Guard your mind. Set boundaries. Be adaptable. Living by this code isn't the easy route. It takes courage and discipline, but the payoff is a life of integrity, purpose, and real freedom. Walk your path with honor.